Have you ever wondered where the heart-tugging, foot-tapping rhythm of soul music originated? Let's take a journey back in time to the late 1950s. It's here that we find the roots of soul music deeply entwined in the rich tapestry of the African-American community. This was a time when gospel and blues, two powerful and emotive genres, were the soundtrack of everyday life. But it was key figures like Ray Charles and Sam Cooke who dared to take these familiar sounds and twist them into something new and exciting. They fused the raw emotion of gospel, the storytelling prowess of the blues, and the crisp beats of rhythm and blues to create a distinctive soundscape. This was soul music, a genre that was as heartfelt as it was danceable. It was a sound that echoed the struggles, the hopes, and the dreams of a generation. Thus, soul music was born, a genre that would soon sweep the nation and the world. The 1960s and 70s witnessed what many considered the golden age of soul music. A time when the genre came into its own, defined by its rich, emotive sound and lyrical depth. This era was largely dominated by two major powerhouses, Motown Records and Stax Records, each bringing their own unique flavor to soul music. In Detroit, Michigan, Berry Gordy Jr. had established Motown Records in 1959, with a vision to blend pop and soul to create a sound that would appeal to a broad audience. The label quickly became a hit-making machine, propelling the careers of a host of legendary artists. Stevie Wonder, with his powerful voice and innovative use of synthesizers, pushed the boundaries of what soul music could be. Marvin Gaye used the genre as a platform for social commentary, his album What's Going On becoming a poignant reflection of the era's social unrest. And then there was Diana Ross, who, with the Supremes, brought glamour and a pop sensibility to soul, making it accessible to a wider audience. Meanwhile, down south in Memphis, Tennessee, Stax Records was cultivating a grittier, rawer sound which came to be known as Memphis Soul. Otis Redding, the king of this southern soul style, poured his heart into every note, his passionate performances making him a beloved figure in the genre. Then there was the instrumental band Booker T and the MGs, whose funky, organ-driven sound became a signature of the Stax label. The Golden Age was also a time of significant social and political change, with the civil rights movement shaping a generation. Soul music, with its roots in the African-American experience, became a soundtrack to this struggle for equality, its powerful messages of love, pain, and resilience resonating with listeners around the world. The Golden Age of soul left an indelible mark on the music scene, setting the stage for the genre's evolution. It was a time when soul music truly found its voice, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to inspire and influence artists to this day. As time marched on, so did soul music, evolving and influencing many other genres. The transition into the modern era brought forth a new wave of soul, often referred to as contemporary soul and neo-soul. These subgenres, while rooted in the traditional soul sound, introduced a fusion of elements from jazz, funk, and even hip-hop. This period of innovation was led by artists who dared to push the boundaries of what soul music could be. Artists like Erykah Badu and D'Angelo, who not only preserved the essence of soul, but also expanded its reach. Their music, filled with raw emotion and profound messages, resonated with a new generation of listeners and further cemented soul's place in the music world. But the impact of soul didn't stop at its own genre. It started to seep into other musical styles, most notably R&B and hip-hop, creating a unique blend of rhythm, poetry, and emotion. R&B artists began infusing their music with the powerful vocals and heartfelt lyrics characteristic of soul. Meanwhile, hip-hop artists sampled soul tracks, incorporating the rich melodies and beats into their own productions. This cross-pollination of genres created a musical landscape where the influence of soul was ubiquitous. From the smooth ballads of R&B to the hard-hitting rhymes of hip-hop, the spirit of soul could be felt everywhere. From its humble beginnings to its worldwide influence, soul music continues to touch hearts and move feet. Soul music, a genre born out of struggle and celebration, continues to resonate today. From its roots in the Deep South, through the Golden Age and into the modern era, this genre has been shaped by key figures who used music as a powerful expression of their experiences. Its influence is heard in today's music, transcending borders and cultures. Soul music has left an enduring impact and its legacy continues. Whether you're a fan of the classics or the contemporary, one thing is certain: soul music has indeed got soul.